Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to roachprophets.net. TV's Noah here, smoothie in hand. That's why I started late. And we're back at Roach Prophets. Roach Prophets had a YouTube upload on Saturday or on Sunday at 8:08 p.m. Love that. So I haven't been keeping up on Roach Prophets. It seemed last time we did it, I felt like we hadn't checked up on it in a bit, but it had been a month since there had been an update. So I kind of put this on the shelf. I put it up and away, thinking that this would not be something that we would get to enjoy again. And yet here we are, roachprophets.net with the update. I first want to say that this picture looks weird. Like before, I'm plugging in headphones. Before, I feel like it looked like this kind of purple paint on a sink. This looks like it's been edited in like MS Paint. But maybe that's just me. We're going to have to look that up. Maybe Editor Noah will throw the original up on screen now. I hope he did it. So we're going to go through this website, see there's been changed and what's going on. Quick recap if you're new to Roach Prophets. Roach Prophets is a website run by 8 cockroaches and the mysterious intern. The Roach Prophets use a weird purple machine to create these emotional visualizations where that they have been kind of viewing the memories of one Graham Kane, an actress / writer who created a show about spelunking. That was closeted and was either pushed in front of a train or took their own life. We're still not real sure on that. But as a result of Intern, who we really don't know anything about, working with the cockroaches, they seem to be psychically linked and are creating music that is similar and mirroring the life of Graham Kane. So we're going to try to make some more interesting discoveries here. So this seems very similar to what it's been before. Know your truth, know your truth. Have I ever created a profile? The longer you stay on this page, the more detailed your human profile will be. You can also return to this page later to continue creating your profile. I feel like I have done this before. So if I remember correctly, the lucky numbers are 1 through 8. Is there anything new here? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay, for a moment I was like, are they missing in action? So there's that. That's hidden. Ooh, that was a link? Oh, god damn it. Was that loud as hell for you guys? Okay, shush. Jesus. I don't know if I've ever found this page. There has been discussion in the past that these pictures have been kind of showing up on their own. They don't know where they're coming from. I can't really find a connection with them. Additionally, they tend to be random. So if I refresh, I'll get different pictures. Yeah. So the Muppets are here, which is great. This seems a bit symbolic of someone getting hit by a train. That legitimately scared the hell out of me. Alright. So, this is just a bunch of pictures. Let's take an X away and see if that takes me somewhere. Just out of curiosity. Page not found. Yeah, the 404 page is this weird, distorted version of Graham Kane. Control-A. Anything hidden here? Appears like no. I don't know if I found this XXX page before. But yeah, it's just... These toys have been showing up all over the website. Now they seem to have been secluded to this page. To add an X and see if anything happens. Nope, page not found. Okay. Let's go back to the home page. The video game, I'm just going to double check. I'm just checking all the stuff that like I know I've done before to see if there's anything hiding. This was like bouncing ribbons around. Yeah. It's the train. You just kind of do this. It's not really a good video game. But it's clearly like I'm smashing trains into each other, which seems symbolic to the Graham Kane story. All right, let's get a fortune and see if there's new fortunes. You will cut someone's throat soon. So again, like this is the thing I wanted to point out, that like this pink and this purple are very different. I feel like this is a different picture. Can I view the picture in a new tab? Open image in a new tab. I was just wondering if it was named something different. Interesting. Cool. So there are 8 Roach Prophets. Each of them kind of have a different vibe about them. Count by 8s out loud. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just wanted evidence that I listened. These are definitely different fortunes than the last time I've checked out this website. They'll all get over it. If they don't, they are idiots to not see how they are better without you. Yeah, this guy's really, really big on self-harm. Not a big fan of him. There's one that's real big on disease. There's one that's always telling you it's okay. He's my favorite. You will penetrate a known family member. Alright, well maybe now you're my least favorite. You'll lose more friends. Yeah, the fortunes are never real good. You should make sure all meat is fully cooked. Yeah, this is the one that's really full of, like, worried about, like, diseases and stuff. You'll never feel any better than you do right now. I feel great right now. I just worked out. Like, that's fine. Alright, so we'll check the staff. We'll check the FAQ. Yeah, so here are... Yeah, oxygen. I don't want another fortune right now. There's the whole movie. Reality, we've been there. Like, if you go through this, you can find hidden links and all that good stuff, but it's stuff we've done before, so I'm just seeing if there's a new question. The 2 we found before. We found this before. We translated that. It was something in German. All right. Let's go to the archives, because this is where we get our update. Interesting. That is new. Why is that circled? How is that circled? So, like, last time we were doing, like, yeah, like I was saying, this is the last time we played. This was the most recent update. So, this is new. And then we got a new video to watch. So, let's take a look. Intern is taking some time off. I mean, it's, yeah. My God. I-N my sins with all my heart. I'm guessing this is, I am sorry for my sins with all my heart. In choosing to do wrong and fail to do good, I have sinned against you when I should love above all things. I firmly intend, with your help, to do penance, to sin no more, and to avoid whenever it leads me to sin. Our Savior Jesus Christ suffers and died for our sins. In his name, my God, have mercy. That's close to the act of contrition. It's been a while since I've gone to confession, but sorry. Okay then. Let's go to the YouTube. Yeah, I did notice that they uploaded the first 2 emotional visualizations as shorts, which they seem to be the same, just harder to view. I was just wondering, is there... No, not what I want. Is there anything in the description of these? No, it doesn't seem to be. I'll give it a like. I can't like zoom or like fast forward or anything, which is also annoying. Anything in the description? No. Okay. So these are things we've viewed before. I'm not going to squint and try to go through them again. This is where the money's at. Emotional Visualization 6. This is going to be a weird hodgepodge of stuff, and then we'll go through it frame by frame. But let's try to just watch this. Hi, Octagon. I will. Everything's a bit off-center, it looked like. Just a weird little note I wanted to point out, that, like, they're not as in line as they were before. Go back to enjoy. Show me enjoy! I'm going through frame by frame, but with the period and comma key. But, like, this enjoy is a bit higher than this one. And it's not, like, as centered. And this guy always had a little bit more energy and gave the exclamation point. All right, let's really dive into this, though. Don't like that. Ooh, there's something like sinister under this. Ooh. Let's not watch the Northern Boys right now. Hey!
I was just going for a drive.
I don't care.
Wild because up until very recently, the thought of driving more than 5 minutes.
All right, so we got to go through this frame by frame because there's always like little things hidden in here. I'll give this a like. Anything being discussed down here? We definitely have this, which this is usually a rot 8. So we'll go ahead and go to decode, and we'll decode this real quick. Decode, the best website for decoding. Please put it in American, though. Rot cipher. Rot cipher. You'll get caught up in the rot cipher. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Emotional visualization system version. Oh, system version 1.3. Alright, so. They did update the system in one of the videos and everything became a little bit clearer. So, let's see if we can find anything in this. Because in the last one, we got like a voicemail from who I assume to be Graham Kane's lover. See, look how much stuff we already missed. Alright, so we start with 2 women to get... Gosh! Did I tell you to play? Nothing can be easy, you know, gang? Alright, so I'm just going to skim through this. I'm just getting to the good part. Okay. So we open on this, which is 2 women together. They seem to be little girls, but like the metaphor could be this is Graham and her lover. And then the idea of playing house, like a life that they could never have together. A lot of dollhouses. Lot of dollhouses. This is starting to distort away. Can't quite figure out what's going on like behind it. What's going on like here. And then this word where, it's in this new like pink, which makes me think this is more of the doing of intern than it is of the prophets themselves. And it looks like someone's throwing a knife. There's something going on here as well. I don't know if this is a roach leg or... There's been a couple things about metronomes. A lot of where. The where, I believe, is Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Which, if I gotta drag my ass out there, I will. There's a good wrestling show out there. So yeah, I don't know what's being represented by the throwing. I don't know if this is like a public stoning. But like a crowd and then somebody throwing something. Like, I don't know where else my mind could really go. It's all layered on top of each other. Now it says where upside down. Where... Oh, there's more. Where did... Where did you, looking down here, upside down, negative, right there. Where did you? More dollhouse, more distortion. There's another word here, but I don't know if I can... Hold on, let me turn my head upside down. It looks like where did you gone, but that doesn't really make grammatical sense. And then it says you here again. This is very hard to see. I believe it comes up clearer later, so that's why I'm not spending too much time with this. Where there's the 2 friends that are girls. Then the chicken eating chicken. I don't know what this cannibalism is meant to express, but like eating yourself or... I mean... I'm not even going to go there. Like... Alright, fine, we go there. My brain went to chicks eating chicks. This would be a horrible way to display that message. But that's where my brain went. And we're working together as a team to figure this out. And we can't do that unless we're honest. I hate this footage. I hate this footage. This is just garbage. Back to the dollhouse. I think my sister owned that exact dollhouse. Which then my wrestling action figures destroyed in an in-your-house match. Yep. Yep. A lot of being thrown down the stairs, off the balcony, into the fridge, out the windows. It was fun. There's like a face here. Like this is eyes and a mouth. Like it kind of inspires old mech in me, but I think it's just because of the effect on the face. And now the house is full. I believe this table, you could spin it so it went from being set to being not set. And if you hit it hard enough, you could pop stuff out. You could pop it out, so you could pile drive Spider-Man through it. That was unique, but couldn't quite place that. Then I don't know what's going on here. Like I thought maybe it was a snake, but now I'm not sure. Also, the whole frame seems to be a camera moving outside. And then I don't know what this creature is. It looks like Baby Bowser. I think that was a roach. I think this is a roach that's moving around right here. More pictures of a home. Can't tell what this video is back here. And then so now this is all one video. And this is once again footage very similar of someone getting hit with a train. I don't know what's going on down here though. This kind of looks like a desk. Trying to figure out... Oh, is this the chickens again? It is. It's the chickens. This is the chickens eating chickens and then getting hit by a train. And then it turns into a terabang, it looks like. Three exclamation points and a question mark. Like, very dim. Oh. I kind of see a woman's face in this, but I'm so searching for anything and everything right now, so. And again, the words are trying to form here, but the colors are making it so difficult to see. I see Y-O-U. Y-O-U. This is probably where. Where are you? Where are you, Bacon? Where are you, Bacon? No, where are you? Or where are you? Become? What did you become? Where did you become? Where did you become you? Okay. Where did you become you? And again, the writing here and the color here invokes intern. Like this is a question being asked by intern. And then this is slightly different font, so this is someone else responding. Who does that serve? And then this is like someone out in the woods, which we had. Ooh, and then it becomes the Northern Boys. So my interpretation of this is, which I might just say, just because like I'm so itching to get something like in terms of feedback of what I should be doing for this experience. That I kind of want to voice some stuff. But it seems to me like all the visual, emotional visualizations seem to be Graham Kane related. And to me, the way I am interpreting this is it is two girls together, just innocently together, and her mind keeps going to playing house, like the idea of having a life with this person. That is my interpretation. I don't like the chicken thing I said, but that is kind of how I'm feeling about it. But like it could also just be symbolizing like destroying oneself. You know, like chickens eating chickens, humans hurting humans. Like to cannibalize your own ideas and kind of hurt yourself with your own intentions. Yeah. So I don't think there's much else to do. I'm just going to just voice here. It seems like two people are talking here. Intern? Are you asking the question there? Are you asking the question? Where did you become you? I'm trying to get some sort of content, not some content, some kind of confirmation that I'm doing this right. Because, like, I feel like I've seen everything. There very easily could be something that I've missed when it comes to this this whole saga. I'm not really active on TikTok, so I haven't really been checking their TikTok here. Yeah, some of their stuff is like this most recent video is not even up here, but it's just their same videos. And if you like Roach Prophets, you'll like The Rock. Alrighty. Alright, so anything new in the gift shop? Because I still have not bought anything. I considered buying the hoodie, but now it's warm. So now I don't want to. But hey, this is helpful. Yeah, this is definitely a different logo. It seems to me like Intern is now writing over things. That is my interpretation of it. Because whip. And if this is new, let's just Control A this real quick and see if there's anything hiding. Again, these are all randomly generated, so I don't know if they're important or anything like that. They're not like a code or anything. And will you be back? Alright, so we'll check if there's any testimonials. Yeah, still no love from me on this. No, I'm kidding. Unless I'm hiding somewhere in here. With what sense do you come to know the future? I like to lick the future. Alright. We'll get a fortune and then we'll head out. Remember, bile. And remember, kids, bile. Oh, there seems to be something... Pite? Spite, maybe? Maybe this is just, like, left over from a previous one. Because it looks like this does not get erased real well. Yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode of Roach Prophets. So I have an idea of what is kind of being expressed by that new emotional visualization. I get the emotion of it. I don't know if there's anything that needs to be solved here. I really like Roach Prophets. I think it's interesting and, like, it's got a very dark side to it, but there is some, like, humor in it. I think it's very good, but it always leaves me like, I don't know if I'm done. Like, is there a thing I should be doing? Like, what is the next step in this? What do I have to do something to trigger more? I don't know. I simply don't know. But if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments down below. Maybe we'll come back to Roach Prophets a little bit sooner than last time, because I think last time we did this was a few months ago. Hey, major misspelling. Good to see you. I'm out of the loop, but the dots between pages are hyperlinks, and the images are taken from an array of images. If the inspect element allows. Yeah. I've done the view page source, and like you can get a list of all, like, this is done using some sort of this is used, what is it, Squarespace, I think, to create this, but you can find a list of all the images in here. The dots at the bottom of the page, I'm not sure which dots you're referring to. Oh, what, these dots? Oh my god, I never knew that. Well, let's take a look at these dots. Oh my god, how long have I been missing this? I tabbed around. Alright, so this is just information on... We're at the end of the stream, so I'm not going to have a lot of time, but I got to look at all these dots now. Thank God you showed up. Major misspelling. Or major spelling mistakes, rather. What is this? I don't like that. This is very purple. Purple. Nick Jonas! Did not expect you to show up in this. Flower, Monster Energy. Oh my god. There's just a collection of purple? That's a down-ass bitch right there. She's classy. That's a down-ass bitch. Oh, wow. Okay. What did that say? So cool of you to check out my site. Thanks for visiting. You're welcome. Oh, how long has this been here? How long has my dumbass missed this? Oh, employees. Oh, water cooler chat. You want to have a little water cooler chat? Before we get back to work. Did you catch this Miss Davis show that's going to be on Peacock? It looks pretty good. Woo. The purple rings are getting wider. What is this? What even is this? It's just the signal of Roach Prophets? Oh, that's my doing. Oh, okay. Weird. What is your blood type? B positive. It's also my motto. Putting my hand on it. That's a good idea. I can control F that, you know. I will submit this. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. This looks very interesting, so I'm going to go ahead and view this in another page. Or not? Can I inspect the... Alright, maybe not. You think maybe this is non-human? Because it's fuzzy? Like it's got fur? Well, now this website knows my blood type. So if my organs get harvested, you know who to bother. Make yourself at home. Won't you have a seat? That's a lot of empty space. Oh, hello! Well, hello there. I'll just control A. We'll fix this later. Binary. It would make sense that the octagon used binary because it's 8 bits. You know? Boop, boop, boop. 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 Ooh. What? No. Decode this. This is not where I decode binary. God damn it. Decode, don't make this harder than it needs to be. Okay. Screw you, decode. Decode binary. Oh, okay. So this is probably Control A, Control C. This is probably going to be a ROT 8. I deserve to die. Ooh, rough beginning. My body is hateful. I cannot trust my judgment. I cannot control. I am not in control. I am unlovable. I am disgusting. I can protect myself. I am okay. I deserve to die. Oh, I think I get this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each one of those is representing one of the Roach Prophets. Because the last one always says, I'm okay, or it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, and one's always about like losing your mind, I am not in control. One is always about disease, I am disgusting. And then it just repeats. Okay. Okay. So we solved the thing. Cool. I mean, it's horrible, but cool. That also, where am I? Yeah, let me go here. Let's also decode this. I gotta get rid of the dashes. Let's see what this website is. Web page! Ugh. Good, I solved it. Okay, 2 more. Oh, that just sent me to Annihilation again. Okay, we've viewed this already. Which makes me, that at least makes me feel good because it makes me feel like I haven't missed this for months. That this only happened when Annihilation started. Okay, and that is the machine. That is the thing that they use to create the visual interpretations or visualizations. Though it looks very person-like. Like perhaps Intern needs to be in it. Like there's Intern's legs, and then there's this, and then there's Intern's arms, and then this is Intern looking back, crying. Or it's a corpse. Maybe it's a corpse. This is fun. Oh, well, maybe there's answers right here. Intern. All right, so this is 2 intern. And it's intern because they're not using their real name. I know about the website and I know about the Octagon. I hope this hasn't been sent too late. You remind me of a girl. No, you remind me of Graham in our few interactions. I have gone through all of Graham's things over and over looking for answers, and I am very persistent. I found them. You won't know what I am talking about, but you need to trust me. This is much larger and much older than you can possibly know. Automespetilio are conjured into physical form by Cerebrino after one completes the long and extremely painful Octopressed ritual. I am so sorry. I feel so much pain knowing it's happening again before my eyes. Why would you have insider information on this? If you had insider information on Roach Prophet, my mind would explode. Oh, well, this is like your area, right? Like, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania is not far from your stomping grounds, right? You can't understand the danger you have put visitors of your website in. No! I'm a visitor of the website. You need to shut it down as soon as you can. I can't tell you everything in this email. I know they are reading this. I am. We need to meet in person. Please don't be a stranger. Intern, sincerely, Grace Kane. Believe that is Graham's mother? Is it inside information on this game? Oh, wait, is this a link? Whoops! This page does not exist. This page exists, I'm on it. I guess I can't see what's a link or not because the damn cursor doesn't change. Also, is my webpage too long that I can't actually see stuff? Hold on. Yeah, that would have been helpful to be able to see. This page does exist. Let me just... What is that? Oh, this is just asking for money. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you got insider information and you feel it's appropriate, feel free to drop it. If not, feel free to text me. All right, so I've now gone way over the stream length, and I have other things I need to do. Can I view this picture? View the page source here. I'm trying something. This is Squarespace. Control F. .jpg. This file does not exist. Okay, I was just seeing what it was called. And what if I correct it? This page does exist. Not found. Very fun. All right, so I definitely feel like I've now been missing tons of stuff on this page. So perhaps this will require another view on stream next week. I got other stuff I got to stream. I got to finish Tai Chi, dang it. So please be sure to follow me right here on Twitch. I stream every weekday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday over on Patreon. Plan right now is Wednesday shall be for Return to the Oberdin. Thursday and Friday are both planned for Tai Chi. But I gotta get back to Rain Prawn and Memoirs of Death at some point. So that is coming as well. Who knows? The best way to find out is to follow me here on Twitch or just subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you all next time. Boop!